guys, Leviathan here, and this video isn't so much about the gameplay. We will talk about that a little bit later in the video, but first I want to have a little bit of a rant. This rant being about a game you may have heard of, Call of Duty Black Ops. Got a few problems with it recently. The first one being that my team is just too damn good, or at least that's what it seems like. It seems like every night we play, we have teams consistently backing out. That's a real problem. I don't know about you guys, but when I bought Black Ops, I had the intention of actually playing multiplayer. They fixed a lot of the problems, the lobbies were fixed, still not quite where I would want them to be, but we can get in games most of the time. The real problem is getting teams to stay in lobbies. We consistently have people, entire teams backing out, leaving us with this screen for 20 seconds, and then the game ending. That's no fun for me personally. The only thing more annoying for me is when the enemy team has host. I'm a bit of a stat whore. I care about my KD and even more so my win-loss. And when the enemy team decides to dashboard and they have host, that gives everybody in the lobby in the loss, which I see as a really unfair thing showing up in my combat record. As much as I play Black Ops and games in general, I like to have something to show for it, gamer score being one of those things, but online it's all about stats. It's one of those things that I put a lot of time into, and I don't want to have a loss on my record just because some kid didn't want to have his 1 in 20 game ruined in his KD. Second thing I'm going to talk about is second chance or last stand or whatever it's called in Black Ops. I'm not going to get too much into it. I don't really want it gone, I just want it patched. I want the name not to disappear while they're falling into last stand. That really throws me off. I personally stop shooting because I know how many bullets it takes the gun I'm using to kill someone. And when I expect someone to die, I expect them to die, not fall on their back. Alright, so enough of my rant. Let's talk about the gameplay and what you're seeing here. Obviously, it's a game of Team Deathmatch or Nuketown. If you haven't already come to that conclusion, you're probably watching the wrong channel. Now in this game, I don't get a ridiculously high score. I think my final score in the game is 18-2 or something like that. And I don't pull off any 360 no-scopes. The reason I did choose this video is because I pretty effectively counteract the enemy team from camping the top of their house by camping the top of our own. While I realize it's not the most exciting gameplay to watch, I do get quite a few easy kills, and the enemy team just keeps coming there, so why move? I can already see all the comments calling me a camper for saying that. Maybe you guys can explain to me what happens here. I jump around the corner, put down the claymore, and I don't see anyone, but it explodes. Not sure what happened there. Right about here in the gameplay, I become really overwhelmed, and Pim comes and saves my life. One of those situations where I wish I had recorded the game commentary, because if I remember correctly, he was laughing at me because he definitely had just saved my life there. While on the topic, he also has a YouTube channel. If you want to go check him out, annotation right there, and his link will be down in the description. I know I mentioned a little bit earlier that this video wasn't particularly interesting gameplay to watch, but this is how I play, and I do really enjoy this commentary thing so far. So I'm going to try and not so much rush more, but at least be more active. I somehow get that kill. These guys really weren't that good. With that being said, the last thing I want to mention is if anyone knows how to make YouTube intros, if you'd be willing to make me one, or at least teach me how to make one, that would be great. The one I have now, I threw together somewhere around midnight last night. It's nothing special, and it's the best I can do. I'm not a very creative person, and I'm not good at that kind of stuff. That brings the video to an end, so as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.